Another part of aligning is this concept of distribution, and distribution literally just means the space between objects. And most of the time when you're designing, things need to be evenly spaced. It can be kind of hard to figure out exactly how much space is between each object manually, so again, this distribution setting really just saves us some time. We're going to practice distributing in different ways. Just like alignment, you still have to have everything selected, and you still want to be in your properties or in your alignment window. The distribution settings are on the bottom here, and if you click these three buttons on the right, the distribution settings are right here as well. In this case, I want to distribute through the horizontal center. When I do that, every box that I've selected now has exactly the same amount of space between it. I'm going to repeat that technique, but with the different distribution button for these shapes right here. When I'm done with that, you're going to be utilizing these settings the way it's often used, which is together. Right? Oftentimes you need to align something and then distribute it. So in this case, you're going to select all these little spheres here. You're going to align first. Now, if you're using the properties panel, the align always pops up, but the distribution settings must be accessed through these three little buttons here where it says more options. You'll see distribute here. If you're using the panel, they're all open for you at all times. First thing I'm going to do is align with that first button that says horizontal align center. Then I'm going to vertically distribute my center. And you'll see that now I have this perfectly spaced and perfectly aligned settings. You're going to do the same thing for the arrows here. When you're done with both of those, you're really going to use it the way artists use it, and oftentimes we use alignment and distribution to create patterns. So my suggestion for this is to do row by row or column by column. For example, if I want all of these leaves to be evenly spaced, I'm going to kind of put one leaf all the way down here, one leaf here, and then I'm going to select this row only. I'm going to center them, then I'm going to distribute them. And now I will have perfectly spaced and lined up leaves. I'm going to do the same thing with the next row. Select all of them, align, distribute, and repeat that. After I'm done aligning and distributing all my rows, I can kind of clean them up if they're a little off, and then grab this kind of brown square in the back and throw it behind here. If you finish early, try creating your own pattern with some of these copies of leaves and fall themes to make a pattern down here using align and distribution settings.